I say, Roger, could you call Trevor on the radio, tell him bring the helicopter? We want to go for a spot of lunch on the Rock of Gibraltar. Cheerio, over. The hungry monkeys were having lunch on board as they sail along the coast of Spain in the direction of Marbella. It's all changed again. So here we are passing Puerto Banús, heading really for the headland there at Marbella, and then we set a course north from there to Almerimar, and the wind has gone on us, so we're motor on. We just put the sails away, but we got like nearly 5 good hours out of jib, and it was really good offshore breeze, and we were tipping along at 5 to 6, sometimes pipping at 7 knots. It was great. And anyway, now we're reduced to motoring again, but look, that's the forecast anyway. The sea is supposed to flatten as the evening goes on, which should make for a really nice night, and light winds. Actually almost no wind, that's the forecast. 3 or 4 knots overnight, so we'll see what we get. And it's beautiful. Look at this. Chef strikes again. We're on Irish stew today. Look at this. Look at this. How good is that? Irish. And even better than that is the setting. Look at this. We're sat out here in the Mediterranean Sea. And look in there. Looking around the corner at Fuengirola, down the coast to Marbella, and all the way back. Isn't it beautiful? And we have the whole thing to ourselves. There's not another boat on the horizon. Not another one. Isn't that pretty good? Doesn't get much better than this, like, it really doesn't. Beautiful. Costa del Sol, just past Marbella, passing Fuengirola, then Belmedina, then Malaga up in the corner. And a beautiful evening. So here's our second sunset at sea on this trip. This is the leg from Gibraltar to Almerimar. We've got about 90 nautical miles to go. We think it'll take somewhere between 15 and 18 hours to get there. And it's now 6 o'clock in the evening, so we're saying, yeah, around midday, between 9 and midday tomorrow morning. We're expecting a very calm night, so good night, world. Yeah, so apparently that is the moon rising. That's Malaga up there on the left, but that dead ahead, that's a super beaver moon that's rising tonight. Look at it, coming up over the clouds. That is amazing looking. Carl McGean, as we pass Belmedina, a super moon is rising over the Mediterranean, and you know what it's called? The super beaver moon. Another day. Forecast for this morning up here. We're not far from Almerimar. We're about 12 nautical miles or so still. And the forecast is for no wind. No wind. I just checked it again. That's what it was yesterday. That's what it's saying this morning. But we are sailing. We must be the first boat ever to figure out how to sail in no wind. We are super people sailing in no wind. Oh wait, we have wind. We have 18 knots of wind. The wind has settled a bit now. A few boats coming down the coast from up there is Cartagena, which will be our next stop. Of course, they could be coming from anywhere. Balearics. And we're approaching Almerimar, which is still 6 miles ahead there, in on the left. This is my kind of sailing. Everybody's doing something except me. Cool. Penny, what are you doing? Have you any job? So this is like the end of the second leg of our trip. First run was from Portimao to Gibraltar, and then we came out of Gib yesterday morning early, and here we are in Almerimar. This morning it's 10 to 11 as we come in. Yeah, just set her in. Oh, Benny. Benny got off. Did you do your business? Some morning. Here I go.
Yeah, okay.
So that's it, another leg done. Almerimar, here we are. We're further in than we've ever been before. We're actually in on the town quay. So we're not behind a protected gate at all. We're open. But it's nice because everything is nice and close and handy. Right, so I just checked out of Almerimar. We're on a berth about as far from the office as you can get. So it was it was a good 15 or 20 minute walk to get up there. And but the dog needs it anyway before we go, so gives me a chance to have a look at the Santa Maria here. Look, Columbus is just after boarding, and they're going to head off someplace. They're looking for America, I think. Look at that crow's nest up there, isn't that amazing? Very cool altogether. She's a beast of a yoke, a true monster. I mean, I've seen a few of these around. A beast. El Galeon. A galleon, yeah. She's got cannon ports and everything. Look, you pull open the doors, isn't that very cool? And the cannon's actually in there. What you know. Okay. Very nice. This is Big Boat Row. Up at this end, you've got the really nice yachts. And of course, there's a lot of these Deportivo marinas. They have the camper van area as well. It's kind of nice. They come in, they got all the facilities available to them, the same as the marina, and their own parking space. Sun is out. What a smashing spot, eh? And a perfect location, you know, halfway between Gib and Cartagena. So our next stop is Cartagena, boys and girls. It's the target anyway. And we think it's going to take 24 hours. We're going out into a sunny morning, as you can see. Forecast is for wind this morning, but it's well sheltered in here, so we won't know until we get out what we've got. The sea could be a metre plus at least, and then we expect it will settle as the day goes on, and the wind will settle as the day goes on. But out there this morning, yeah, there is a forecast of something like 30 knots out at sea. Anyway, we'll see when we go. I think it's going to be quite pleasant. There's actually beaches on two sides of this place. There's another one up the other side. There's a bit of a run of waves right into the bay this morning. The sea might be a little testy as we go out. Testier than we think. Coming over the harbour, we're riding the swell. Gets less and less, of course, the further out you get, so this is good. We get past all this mess before we make our turn. Whip! Woo! Woo! That's quite a roll we got this morning. Look at this. We are sailing. Dolphinos! Hello, babies! Here we go. Little black ones. They're right there under the boat. Common dolphin. They're making that song. There we go. Woo! Wee! 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 Dolphins. We're about 20 miles or so out of Almerimar and sailing towards the corner to make the turn up towards Cartagena. And the Dolphinos have come up to say hello. That was nice. We're at it. Got a little side roll going on, but pretty good. What you want, love? You alright? Baby is saying, what the fuck? See, Benny, you should be up there under the hood. Oh, love. Getting stuck in the handle. He tried to walk over to me and he got caught in the handle twice. And he get, oh, hey, come on, love. Come on over. No, baby. Oh, fella, no. Oh, fella. So here we go. This is our first effort at fishing on this trip. So we have the rods out, rod number one, rod number two. And I suspect if historical achievement is anything to go by, we'll catch sweet Fanny Adams. But you never know. Another sundown. This one on the run from Almerimar to Cartagena. We come around the corner back there from San Jose, and now we're heading due northeast towards Cartagena. We should be up in there by morning. We reckon early morning. It's 6 o'clock now, so maybe in about 12 or 14 hours or so. We have 70 miles to do. Scrap of sail. I just spent over 2 hours, literally, trying to slow the boat down. We're that close to Cartagena, we're about 15 miles out or so. I was trying to get the boat down to 4 knots, really, but it's 5 because I had a 3-hour shift. Couldn't fucking do it. There's Cartagena inside. We're still about 8 miles or so from the entrance. Looks like it's right there, doesn't it? Brilliant. You know. Cartagena, 8:30 a.m. Yeah. In at the back. In the shade and the cold, I see it from here.